Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A on my Aveda experience. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the application process. I've gotten a couple questions on the application process. If I'm looking down, it's because I have everything written on my iPad, written out on my iPad. Starting to get a little more organized with these videos. First thing I will say is how to apply. For Aveda, you can go online. This is for any school. You can honestly go online, put your information in, which one you want to go in, aesthetics or cosmetology, if they have the two separate programs, and then they will get in contact with you, or you can even call them and ask for a tour. So that's how the application goes. So once you do that, you apply, you go down, you can take a tour of the school. They'll show you everything and tell you all the information about school. You also have to do for Aveda a vision board and like a letter of why you want to go to the school. There's like different things you do. You can apply for FAFSA, and then they'll like help you with your financial aid or whatever you need help on, and then they get you rolled in and to the date you want to do and the days you want to do. They'll ask you about that. They also do like a little, I guess, interview. It would be like they ask you questions too on like why you want to go there. Alright, and then I also got a couple questions on about school uniforms, dress code. So they give you scrubs. They give you 2 pairs, so 2 shirts, 2 bottoms. The bottoms are just black and they have pockets. And then this is the top of the scrub and you have pockets on the bottom. And whether you're in osteology or cosmetology, it'll say. And yeah, that's just what it looks like. And they're pretty strict on their dress code. Like, you can't wear different color jackets. They want the jackets to be black. They can send you home because of that, and that's hours you're missing out on. And so yeah, they're pretty strict with the dress code. And also the kit video, if you want to see what I got in my school kit, I'll link the video down below so you can go and check it out. I got into details for that one. You're starting school, the 10 weeks of theory. So 10 weeks of theory, I went through this in my kit video, but I'll just touch on it again. And with theory, you are going to be sitting in the classroom basically like all day. You'll be sitting in your classroom all day, all 10 hours. You get a half an hour lunch, 2 15-minute breaks. When you're there, you do go 3 days a week. And then also when you're making up days, that's something that I have to put in there too. Make sure you just go to school. I know it's hard, trust me, it is hard. But just make sure you're going, because towards the end, your graduation date's just going to keep getting pushed back more and more and more and more. And you'll just have to keep coming in like every day. And let me tell you, it is tiring coming from Monday to Saturday to school for 10 hours a day. Oh my god, it's exhausting. You get irritated, it's horrible. Like, just come the days you're supposed to. And I know it's hard. I mean, I missed some days. But I actually graduated before my graduation date because I was just ready to get out of school. So make sure you're going the days you're supposed to go. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I know it's hard. And I remember when I first started, a lot of the girls would say that were before us in advance. They would be missing days and they're like, it's just so hard to come here and it's so easy to leave, like not come. And I'm like, oh my god, I can imagine doing that. And then, yeah. So just make sure you're going the days you need to go. The book you're going to be studying out of, you get the iPad that you use to study out of. That's when you're learning all different things. And the book, like anatomy, waxing, clientele, all those different things that you need to know, like sanitizing, disinfecting, all of that is when you're going to learn it. And then you start getting hands-on with facials and waxing each other. And yeah, that's about it in theory. That's what you're really going to be doing. After the 10 weeks is up, you'll then go onto the floor. And when you're on the floor, this is when you start taking clients. Start dispensing your own products. And then once you get more into it, you can customize your facials and things like that, because you do have protocols that tell you like what to use. But then once you get more in it, I noticed that I was doing my own thing basically with it. Like, you can really customize the facial. once you're on the floor, you do have 1 day of theory, and then the other 2 days you are going to be on the floor taking clients. There'll be clients waiting in the consultation room, or actually they'll be waiting in the waiting room, and then they fill out a paperwork, and they fill out a sheet of they're allergic, any medical things, any medication they're taking. And then you'll just take them in your room and ask them a couple questions, and then ask them about their skin, look at their skin, ask them any concerns that they have, what they would like to see improve, things like, you'll just ask them stuff like that. And then after that, you will go and dispense their products, come back, and you'll start right on the facial. So at Aveda, you're going to be doing a lot of facials, which I have my days where I love doing facials and then I hated doing facials. They changed it. It used to be you would take clients from 10:30 to 6. Now it's from 9 in the morning to 3. So that has changed, and then after you have like time to work on whatever you want to work on, whether it's lashes, waxing, doing facials on each other. And then also you get to do your makeup like editorial, which is really fun. I think that's when you get to be the most creative. And in my kit video, I got a lot of questions asking, will you learn a lot of makeup application? To be honest with you, you don't get a lot of hands-on makeup application. You don't get a lot of people who come in and you can do makeup on. So just keep in mind when you do go to Aveda, it is Aveda. You are only going to be using Aveda products, and everything's going to be Aveda. The facials are going to be Aveda. Makeup, Aveda. Everything is going to be Aveda. Just like when you go to Paul Mitchell, everything's Paul Mitchell. Which that is really something to think about, because you're going to just be learning this one certain brand, and there might be other schools that, you know, you'll learn variety of things. But if you really like Aveda, their products, then of course go to Aveda. If you plan on working at an Aveda salon, Aveda would be the way to go. But just really keep in mind, and also when you're touring a school, really ask questions. I wish I would have asked more questions and I didn't. Ask questions, ask anything you want to know, like just ask a ton of questions. Maybe see if you could talk to some of the students too and see what they think about this. Alright, so I think I answered a lot of important questions. I know in my kit video a lot of you guys had questions, so I made sure to answer those.